So starting with the most commonly found cargo short brands, we're going with Polo Ralph Lauren is the #1 most commonly found cargo short brand on eBay. That means it has the most bought and sold units in the last 90 days. 17,400 units bought and sold in 90 days. The sell-through rate is 58%. That's pretty good for a brand that's that common. And I might mention now that the overall sell-through rate for cargo shorts on eBay, last I checked, was right around 49%. That means half of all cargo shorts put on eBay will sell within 90 days. That's pretty good for a huge category like that. You'll get more money for the vintage, the drawstrings, if they're denim, if they have military patches, or they're camouflage. Camouflage is huge, especially when it relates to pretty good brands like Polo. Now the most money, older vintage stuff, baggy stuff like this with the Indian head or the tigers, anything graphic print, it's fairly rare and it sells really, really well and for very good money. Plain Jane Polo Ralph Lauren cargo shorts, you could still get 18 to 25. So let's take a quick look at some of the more common ones. And the reason I'm doing these first, these are the most commonly found brands on eBay. So it's not necessarily going to translate to the most commonly found in your thrift stores, but it's the closest I can get. I mean, you don't want to see a whole video about George and Goodfellow, do you? I'm not going to make that video. Not all of it's worth the money, but if you find something like these plain Jane green ones, they got, 19 bucks for them. That's pretty good. If you get them for $2, that's a good $2 or $3, $5 tops. That's a good sell right there. But weird colors, patches, drawstrings, baggy, very baggy, and extra long. That's the idea. And the jorts, the jean shorts are really doing good right now. So the second most common brand bought and sold on eBay for cargo shorts is your buddy Wrangler. Wrangler is a brand I do not like, and I actually kind of loathe it. I have a terrible relationship with Wrangler because it tricks me every now and then. When I'm looking through the cargo shorts, I'll see the leg of a Wrangler, and I think for a second that it's something worth picking up, especially if it's the all-terrain gear. It looks like it might be cool or something from a distance, but it's not. It's Wrangler. And Wrangler is bad. But it has a 49% sell-through rate. There's 16,400 units bought and sold in the last 90 days. People do buy Wrangler. Keep in mind that it is so widely available. A lot of these sales are people who buy closeouts, people who buy, last day sales, stuff that's still brand new with tags. They go to Kohl's or TJ Maxx or whatever, and they're buying this stuff brand new for, $6, $7, flipping it for $15 like this person did. Do not pay up for Wrangler and Wrangler cargo shorts unless they're very, very, very old and they're jean shorts and they're baggy or they're camouflage. Wrangler's not good. Vintage camouflage can do better. Drawstring camouflage thick like these, $15, and those are new with tags. What I'm saying is be very careful with Wrangler. They got $23 for these jorts. This is a thing I don't like saying, jorts. It just sounds stupid to me, but it's a real word. Jean shorts. So these Wrangler jean shorts with the carpenter pockets and stuff, they got $23. That's about the best you can hope for. They're going brand new, the other normal ones, for $15. Be careful with Wrangler. Just know that you can sell it and it'll do okay. Levi's is the next most common bought and sold on eBay. 13,600 is the market size. 44% sell-through rate for Levi's. This is the sold for the most money list, and it's mostly lots, as you can see here. Lotted up Levi's cargo shorts. Camouflage is going to be a common theme. Jorts is going to be a common theme. Those are what you want. Jorts, camouflage, vintage, big baggy, drawstrings, belted. Those are the ones you're going to get money for. And by the way, Levi's Premium, if you find Levi's Premium, always pick it up, regardless of what it is, as long as you're not paying too much for it. I sold a Levi's Premium jacket recently for some pretty good money. So keep an eye out for Levi's Premium. Otherwise, it's not as good as you think it is, unless it's vintage, camouflage, or like I just said. Carhartt is next. The market size of 13,300. 6,300 have been sold in 90 days. 7,000 are currently active. The sell-through rate is 90%. So in the common brands list, this has the best sell-through rate. So Carhartt is priced up around here. I don't find it often. And cargo shorts, I've found 4 or 5 pair in the last, few months. It's not common for me because everyone buys it and it's priced up. But what you want with Carhartt, you're looking for the double knee, the duck canvas, the B80s, the work in progress subline, WIP, carpenter style, or camouflage. Specifically, Realtree camouflage can go a little better than standard camouflage. So yeah, here's some digital camouflage. They probably got around 30 bucks, 26 bucks. So yeah, Carhartt carpenter shorts or cargo shorts, if you find them, it's a definite grab. 90% sell-through rate's pretty good for a brand that's common. I say common with air quotes because it's common on eBay, but it's not common in my thrift stores. And if it is, it's priced way higher than I'm willing to pay. So yeah, keep an eye out for Carhartt, obviously. And we've only got 3 more brands that I would consider extremely popular on eBay. So American Eagle is next. The brand itself is not great, but the cargo shorts have a 60% sell-through rate, which isn't terrible. If you're not picking up cargo shorts, you should definitely be picking up cargo shorts. Even if they're not the greatest, just look them up. Or try to memorize what I'm about to tell you because I'm going to hit a lot of brands in this video. With American Eagle, you want to lot them up if you find a bunch in the same size, or if you find Next Level Flex, Extreme Flex, Camouflage, or the longer length ones. And in best case scenario, you're getting 20 bucks, maybe 25 if you're super lucky for these American Eagles. Don't pay up for this brand no matter what. But it does sell okay, 60% sell-through rate. Next we have Dockers, terrible brand. Cargo shorts, no better. Dockers have a lower sell-through rate than the entire category of cargo shorts. 32% sell-through rate for Dockers, 49% sell-through rate for the entire category. So they're way below average, I would say. New with tags Dockers, pick them up and sell them. Otherwise, I would leave them behind unless they're $1 or less. And the last is 511 Tactical. 9,300 is the market size. The sell-through rate, surprisingly, is 22%. I know, it seems crazy, but that's what cargo shorts for 511 is. It's not great. That being said, I still pick them up every time I find them, and they're priced at a good price point. Why do I sell mine when others can't sell theirs? Why, it's funny you should ask. I should tell you that. So these people did not have the model number. They got $14.99. These people did not have the model number. They got $19.99. They could have done better, I think, but 20 bucks. Now they did have it. Black Patrol. Okay, that's the name of the shorts. They got 20 bucks. Pretty good. They had Tac Light Pro. That's a common and a very popular line. 26 bucks. 35 bucks for brand new. I usually can get between 20 and 30 bucks for 511 Tactical shorts, cargo shorts, as long as I put the model name and number. So with 511, it usually starts with a 7, the style number. And there's a couple that do really well. The Tac Light Pro line does really good. And there's another one, I forget what it was called, the Striker with a Y, STRYKER, Striker something. Those do pretty well too. If you're selling 511 Tactical cargo shorts or pants or anything, put the model number and the actual model name in your title and you'll get way more money than your competitors and they'll sell way quicker. 32 bucks. Those are new though. Pre-owned, they got 35 bucks. That's about the best case scenario for pre-owned for 511 Tactical Tac Light Pro shorts. That's really good, 35 bucks. That's not common. You're more likely to get between 20 and maybe 25. But that's great if you're getting them cheap, which I usually do, because for whatever reason I can still come across these for $5 or so in my thrifts. All right, so those are the most commonly found on eBay brands, and now we're going to switch right on over to highest sell-through rate. The highest sell-through rate cargo shorts you can find on eBay that I could find is Rock Revival. I don't know how this brand continues to be sought after, but it does. The sell-through rate is 265%, market size is 782. Not very common. But 265% sell-through rate, this is a definite grab. You could even pay up for it a little bit. They're getting $60 pre-owned, 45, 30, $30. I don't see really any under 30. Most are between 40 and 60. And the same things hold true with Rock Revival as they do with other cargo short brands. Camouflage, drawstring, baggy, embroidery, anything like that's going to help the value. Plain old khakis, you're not going to get nearly as much. Jorts, you're going to get a little more. Jean shorts are good. Weird hanging strings, those go for a lot more. So Rock Revival, definitely. The second most highest sell-through rate is Fat Face. You'll remember my jeans video from a while back. Fat Face was a rising star of that video. So you can see Fat Face right here. Most of it comes from the UK. But if you find Fat Face, let's take a look at one of these tags if we can. If you're not familiar with this brand. This is what the Fat Face tag looks like. If you find that, pick it up, definitely. Like I said, 255% sell-through rate, which is an impressive sell-through rate. And you will get $30 or so. If they're really beat up, you might only get 20, but definitely probably get over 30. Next we have AFTCO, which is a fishing brand. It stands for American Fishing and Tackle Company. You'll notice there are a few fishing brands in the top sell-through rates here. And AFTCO is one that I've been picking up for a couple of years now. The shirts, t-shirts even, sometimes okay. Don't take my word for that. I haven't checked comps on t-shirts in a while. But the fishing shirts, the polyester vintage shirts do good. The AFTCO cargo shorts, definitely grab them. The tag looks like a fish and it says AFTCO, like so. You see that on any shorts, grab them. AFTCO, definitely grab them. $25, $30 or more. Next is Hook, HUK. Not everything in this brand is good, so don't start snagging it all. But the cargo shorts have a sell-through rate of 207%. They don't go for as much as I would like, but you know, 15 to 25. Brand new, you can get over 30. Any Hook cargo shorts, this is what the label looks like, or the tag. Next is a brand called Palmith. This is one that I have just recently become familiar with. The sell-through rate is 164%. Very, very small market size. Now, I'm telling you right now, this one is going to be a BOLO. If you're not certain about this yet, and you're not seeing this pop up everywhere yet, you will be. People on YouTube are going to be talking about this brand before too long. The sell-through rate is 164%. The market size is only 37. They're basic polyester nylon cargo shorts, nothing fancy. They have a fish logo just like AFTCO, and it says Palmith. 164% sell-through rate. Get Palmith Eddie Bauer, but not Eddie Bauer, it's Eddie Bauer First Ascent. This has a sell-through rate of 160%. 510 market size, which seems smaller than it should be, which tells me a lot of people are leaving these behind, because I know it's more popular than that. First Ascent will go for over $25 if you find a nice pair. Some of the more basic ones you get 15, but Eddie Bauer First Ascent has an A logo that looks like this. Almost everything in this line is worth picking up. I don't want to speak for other categories right now because the only one I can know for sure right now is the cargo shorts. Definite grab. You get 20 or over for a nice pair. Eddie Bauer First Ascent. It's got the A. And like I said, some of the other stuff, the pants I know do well. The cargo shorts for sure. Eddie Bauer First Ascent, pick it up. You get more than you think for them. With a sell-through rate of 153% is Arc'teryx. And this is good because it sells for a lot of money. The market size is 383. Not huge. It's kind of a more rare brand. We've talked about this a million times in my videos. Arc'teryx, no matter what it is, you're probably going to pick it up. This is what the tag looks like. This is what the little animal logo looks like. I've talked about this before too. If you see that, pick it up almost on anything. But the cargo shorts are selling for $30 to $60 depending. Next, we have Jet Lag with the sell-through rate of 148%. Market size of 229. These will go for a lot of clams. 45 bucks, 40 bucks, 60 bucks. So the thing with Jet Lag is the more heavyweight it is, the goofier it looks. But Jet Lag, if you find it in its floral or camouflage, like this right here, boom. They probably got, see, they could have got more for that unless it was beat up or something. But yeah, you want Jet Lag. Find it. That's what the tag looks like. I find this stuff fairly frequently. Every couple of months, I would say. I find a couple of months. Jet Lag will go for good money. It's not your average brand, and it's the cargo shorts and the cargo pants that you want. The more baggy, the camouflage, the hanging goofy strings, the more military it looks, the more money you're going to get. Sims is another fishing brand. Remember earlier I said there would be fishing brands? So Sims is a fishing brand, Palmith is, Hook is, and Aftco is. If you find other fishing brands in cargo shorts, you're not sure, look it up. There's a good chance it's going to sell well. Sims should not be selling for $13. This person should not have auctioned that off. 19 bucks is more like it. They used to sell for 30 bucks all day long, but things change. Still 25 bucks, 42 for camouflage. Sims is a brand you want to pick up for the cargo shorts. Some of the shirts are priced up around my thrifts that I wouldn't pick up, but their shirts usually do good too. That's the tag right there. You want Sims for sure. Sell-through rate is 141%. It's Kuhl, K-U-H-L. It has gone down a little bit, but it's still 123% sell-through rate for the cargo shorts. Now, some of these aren't actually cargo shorts, but they're still showing up because people put the word cargo when they shouldn't. But the point is, Kuhl shorts sell well. Not all of them are the same. And a trick with Kuhl is just like it is for 511. This is one of those brands you definitely want to get the style number, and you definitely want to put the name of the item in the title. It helps a lot. So find the style code. It's on the little black tag. It should say style right above it, and it's usually four or five digits, as far as I remember for Kuhl. 35 bucks is pretty normal. 19 to 35 is about the range for Kuhl, depending on how nice the kind of shape they're in. Like, none of these are cargo shorts, but it doesn't matter. You get the point. That's Kuhl. Next is what I consider to be Kuhl's less attractive cousin, which is Prana, P-R-A-N-A. This you can find at, I think they sell it at popular outdoor places like REI, or what you want with Prana is the Zion 2 or the Zion. That's the model I always find that usually sells good for me. These guys here got the Zion 2, $25.99, pre-owned. So Prana, let's take a quick look at one of the labels. This is specifically for the cargo shorts. I'm not talking about all Prana shorts. There's the style code right there. So yeah, Prana, there's the label. There it goes. Look for that label. If you find that label on a pair of cargo shorts and you're not paying too much, pick them up because they have a sell-through rate of 120%. This one's a little weird. Triple Lot design, sell-through rate of 109%. These sell for good money. I find this every couple of months. And these shorts, I don't think I've ever sold a pair of Triple Lot for less than 50 bucks. Sounds crazy, but it's true. They have a unique logo. This person went through the trouble of making a little collage for us, so let's take a look at it. So that is the logo. You see that logo on anything. Cargo shorts are what we're talking about now, but if you see that on a jacket, on pants, on a shirt, on a shoe, on a hat, on a backpack, pick it up. Triple Lot design is a definite reseller favorite. I love it. It's worth good money. It always sells. So yeah, definitely grab that. Howler Bros or Howler Brothers have a sell-through rate of 104%, and we're getting towards the bottom of the 100% club. So here we go. Howler Brothers, cargo shorts, they sell for more than the average brand. So I should say now that with any kind of cargo shorts, I'm trying to hit the sweet spot about 25 bucks. I'm happy with 25 bucks or so. Anything above that is extra bonus. Howler Brothers will definitely get you above 25 bucks if you find the right pair. Let's take a look at one of these tags. If you're not familiar with the brand, it has a monkey face as a logo. And the H/B, I just passed it up. Let's see if I can find that again. There. H/B, if you see that little tag, it's Howler Brothers. And there you go. You find Howler Brothers. Definitely grab it because it's going to sell. 104% sell-through rate. So now we are out of the 100% club, and you may be surprised at what I'm going to pull up next. For 93% sell-through rate, we have Boy Scouts of America cargo shorts. That's correct. BSOA, Boy Scouts. Yep, the cargo shorts sell very well, very close to 100% sell-through rate, and a pretty huge market size of 1,800 units bought and sold. This is what they look like. Basic army green cargo shorts. Some of them have the snap pockets. Those sell for a little more. The elastic waist helps. By the way, I didn't mention that yet in this video. Elastic waist helps on all shorts, even cargo shorts, and especially cargo shorts. Elastic waist, drawstring, very helpful because they're comfortable. You can, they'll fit you better. So these drawstring ones sell a little quicker. Boy Scouts of America. If you see the little symbol, the floor delay or whatever this is called, Boy Scouts of America. Yep. You see that on a pair of cargo shorts? Almost any shorts, I'd say pick it up. But be careful, not everything Boy Scouts of America sells well, but the cargo shorts definitely do. I'd say that would be a BOLO for certain. Next we have Under Armour. Sell-through rate of 90%, which I thought was weird, but it's specifically the cargo shorts. Not all Under Armour shorts sell well. Most of them do not. But the cargo shorts are worth picking up, but you're not going to get much money. 12 to 25 if you're lucky. Don't buy them if they have holes or any kind of damage because there's too much competition. Don't bother. They have to be in good shape, and even then, your best case scenario, unless you get new with tags, if they're cargo shorts, you may get 25. This person got lucky because they're in very good shape and the person really wanted them, I guess. But $29 for Under Armour cargo shorts is more than normal. I'd say 25 on a good day. But yeah, that's it. Keep in mind I'm talking about cargo shorts. Do not go buy regular Under Armour shorts because most of them will sit in your store for 10,000 years. Next we have Carhartt, which we already went over. Now we're on to Lucky Brand. Sell-through rate of 87%. This is cargo shorts, kids. We're not talking about all shorts because most Lucky Brand is total trash garbage, burning dumpster. But the cargo shorts do pretty good. 87% sell-through rate. Drawstring helps. $23 for those. $15 for these. And I haven't mentioned this yet either in the video. Linen cargo shorts in almost any brand are a pickup. Just so you know. And Lucky Brand, I find their linen a lot. And it's always priced up in my store, so I leave it behind. A few times I've been able to flip linen Lucky Brand for $25, $30. Basic Lucky Brand, non-linen, 15 to 20. Camouflage will help a little bit. They got just about 20. They got 26. I don't know how they did that. 28 if it's interesting like these, like the palm frond camo stuff. You can do good with the camouflage with the Lucky Brand. But it's not a good brand, and only the cargo shorts are worth it, as far as I know, with Lucky Brand shorts. Next is Savain. This is not a good brand, but the cargo shorts are selling at 86% right now. I'd say pick them up for sure. The market size is massive, 2,000 units bought and sold on eBay. It's just a basic brand. You're not going to get much money for them, but these Savain shorts, I sold them a couple years ago. Every time I went out and found them, I picked them up, and they would sell. I never got more than like 15, 16 a couple years ago, but they're still going. I just assumed they were done, so pick up Savain, I guess. Just don't overpay because you're not going to get more than 16, 17 bucks for them. Next, we have Columbia PFG, the performance fishing gear subline, 3,900 market size, 85% sell-through rate. If you see this Columbia PFG on a pair of cargo shorts, pick them up. Not much more to say about that. Patagonia, you would think that would have been higher on the list of sell-through rate, but 83% is still pretty good. So Patagonia's come a long way, in my opinion. The regular basic shorts, not doing too good. Cargo shorts are still doing pretty good, 83%. So Patagonia, No surprise that they made it in the video. For those of you who don't know, that's what the label looks like. Any Patagonia cargo short, if you're not overpaying, pick it up because it should sell pretty quick. 83% is still a good sell-through rate. Next, we're going with Arborwear. We talked about this in one of my recent videos. I had a haul video where I found a jacket, an Arborwear jacket, and it did sell for good money. So the Arborwear shorts, I would think the sell-through rate would be higher, but 80% is still pretty good. You find any Arborwear shorts, especially the cargo shorts like we're talking about now, pick them up. It's a great brand. They make good stuff. This is what the tag looks like. If you find hoodies, shorts, pants, anything Arborwear, and you're not overpaying, pick it up. It'll sell for good money. Kavu. I find this all the time. I never pick it up. I assumed it was trash, but I'm going to start picking it up. 77% sell-through rate. If you find Kavu cargo shorts, pick them up. The tag looks like this. If these people put one on there, it's hard to see, but I'll see if I can zoom in. It looks like this. Has a little blue mountain that says KAVU. If you see that, there's a good chance if you're not overpaying, it's a good one to pick up. People are getting like 18 to 25 for those. Next is Bimini Bay, sell-through rate of 75%. A brand that I never really picked up. It doesn't sell for much, but it will sell. If you get these cheap, I'd say go ahead and pick them up. Here's what the tag looks like. Not much more to say about that. I mean, you're not going to get a ton of money, 12 to 19 bucks if you're lucky, but if you're getting it cheap, flip it. Next we have Fox Racing, 75% sell-through rate. Yeah, any kind of shorts from Fox might be a good idea. Just don't overpay because they're not what they used to be. 19 bucks for a camouflage cargo. That's about as good as you're going to get unless you find them new with tags. So not a good money brand, not a great sell-through rate, but it's still pretty good and they're very common. So I'd say if you're not overpaying, pick up Fox. True Religion. Wow. 2018 called and it wants the brand back. People are still buying these though. 74% sell-through rate. The cargo shorts, you can get still, you know, they got 53 brand new. Yeah, 20 bucks. 20 bucks? Okay. True Religion, 20 bucks. Next we have BKE, 75% sell-through rate. And there it is. You're not going to get much money for these. I don't know how people are getting 20 bucks. But they are getting 20 bucks consistently, so I stand corrected. If you find BKE cargo shorts, there's a good chance you'll get up to 20 bucks. The sell-through rate is 74%. I'm going to start picking them up, even though I've been passing on them for a long time. Croft & Barrow, okay. Now this one, be careful with this, because it's a very common brand. People are selling these. They buy closeouts at big stores, and they sell them brand new for cheap. But they have a sell-through rate of 73%. If you find Croft & Barrow cheap, now's the time to buy them. But sell them quick, because once summer's over, these lesser brands are going to start disappearing from the sold list. And you're just not going to be able to sell these. So these are only selling right now because it's the middle of summer and they're cheap. There is nothing inherently good about it. And if you buy these now in the middle of July, you better price them to sell or you're going to be stuck with them because they're a garbage brand. Coleman has a sell-through rate of 72%. Not great. If you find Coleman, it has a red label. It looks like the camping lantern stuff. If you've ever been camping, you've seen this on tents, lanterns, okay, Coleman. You find Coleman stuff, it's not worth a lot of money, but there's a good chance you'll sell it fairly quick if you don't overpay for it. Urban Pipeline, if you find camouflage really long, heavyweight, pick it up. You're not going to get much money. These people got 40 bucks new, which round of applause to you. Don't know how you did it. 10 to 15 bucks for Urban Pipeline. Sell it quick. Don't be stuck with this stuff once September comes around. Next we have Carbon to Cobalt. We've got 71%. This brand, I have many mixed feelings about this brand. I have a long history with this thing. I used to love it. I used to pick up everything by this brand and it would always sell, and now it kind of struggles. But if you find the shorts, the cargo shorts, it might be worth picking up. You're lucky to get 25. More than likely you'll get 12 to 17. But if you're not paying too much for it, Carbon to Cobalt cargo shorts can do okay. And finally, the last one in our high sell-through rate list. Drum roll, please. Alpha Industries, a brand I had not heard much about or heard much of, and have not seen really much of it out there. But if you find Alpha Industries, it's a 68% sell-through rate. You get between 15 to 25 for used, and brand new you might get more, like 30 or more actually. Let's look at a tag. The same thing holds true with this brand as it does with any other cargo short. Camouflage helps, drawstring helps, vintage helps, baggy helps, and that's what the tag looks like. If you see that, I'd say if you're not overpaying, pick it up. Say hi to your fan club. Say hi to your buddies. There you are. Look up. Look up, girl. There you go. Say hi to everybody. Hey, everybody. I'm good. All right, buddy. All right. Come on. Who's this? There's another one. Say hi to everybody, Gillard. Say hi to your fan club. There you go. Good girl. Look at everybody. Look at everybody. Say hello. All right. Come on, buddy. So we're going from about 68 to 44% in this next batch. So first, we got No Boundaries, which is, I believe, either a Target brand or something. No Boundaries. 67% sell-through rate. If you find them and they're camouflaged and they seem desirable, they have drawstrings, possibly pick them up. If they're plain Jane khakis with no drawstring, no elastic waist, they're not camouflaged, I would just leave them behind. Wear First is another brand that's not good, 67% sell-through rate. Pretty big market size, it's common out there. Wear First, I'm not picking it up, but you can if you find it cheap. It's not a brand I like. I find it to be troublesome and takes forever to sell. But 67%, the numbers don't lie. If you find a good pair, pick them up. Next is Armani Exchange, 65% sell-through rate. I don't like this brand. I think it's overhyped. My stuff from Armani Exchange tends to not sell very quickly. But the numbers don't lie. Look at the sell-through rate here. It's a 65%. $45 for pre-owned, 25. I mean, a lot of these guys are getting 25, 32, 29, 32, 19.95. So just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not good. If you find Armani Exchange cargo shorts, consider picking them up if you're getting it cheap. 65% is a decent sell-through rate. Just don't try to get top dollar because you'll be stuck with these in September, and that's not good. Denim and Supply is next, which you would think would be higher on the list, but 63% sell-through rate. It's not very common. It's a Ralph Lauren subline. You'll get pretty good money for them, but, you know, they're not going to sell super quick. Denim and Supply, $40, 45. If you something like that, they could have got more than that. But yeah, if you find Denim and Supply, you'll get a little more for it, but don't go too crazy because the sell-through rate, like I said, is 63%. You find the right pair though, you get $40. Rourke Revival, again, another brand I thought would have been a faster seller, but it's just not, because we're talking about cargo shorts, and Rourke Revival does not do many cargo shorts, if any. So a lot of these you're seeing aren't truly cargo shorts, they're just showing up because they're shorts. If you find Rourke shorts, there's a good chance it's worth picking up. Just check the sell-through rate on the particular style number. And if you find this weird little symbol, that's Rourke. I tend to buy this Rourke stuff whenever I find it, if it's cheap enough. But it definitely has dropped quite a ways. It used to be a lot better. Lee, I don't really have anything to say about this brand. It's Lee. 61% sell-through rate. Best people are selling this for $10 new. What more do you want to know? American Eagle cargo shorts. Pretty big market size. Talked about this already. I'm not going to cover it again. Plug. Sell-through rate's 59%. Some of the jorts, the baggy cargo shorts, the denim stuff, Camouflage can do okay, but really it's a pretty bad brand and it sells pretty cheap. So be careful with it. Oakley cargo shorts, 59% sell-through rate. Be careful with it. $23.99 brand new. So that's, if you're finding stuff that's selling brand new for barely over 20 bucks, be careful, because the resale for used is going to be not great. And just as that sentence escapes my mouth, here's a $60 pair of Oakleys. Why? Because it's vintage, and vintage seems to be doing well for everything right now. And these appear to be nylon. Yep, nylon. So that's a whole nother subject. We'll get into that in another video. Nylon board shorts are doing good. Some of them have a cargo pocket. That's probably how that got here. But most Oakley cargo shorts are, not unless you're getting them really cheap. Jerry, Gerry, bad brand. I feel like it should do better, but it just doesn't. It's just as good as, it's like Eddie Bauer, but people are selling it brand new for 15 bucks, 19. I don't buy it. You can do what you want, but Jerry to me has a 59% sell-through rate. I've never been able to get much money for it. Abercrombie & Fitch is next. Surprisingly, it's only got a 58% sell-through rate for the cargo shorts, which Abercrombie cargo shorts have been a staple of resellers since there's been reselling. They sell great. For me, they always sell quick. I always get at least 25 for them. People are getting 39, 40 sometimes. So what you want with Abercrombie & Fitch, you want the vintage stuff, you want the drawstrings, and you want the big cargo shorts that weigh more than a small vehicle. Those are the ones that sell good. Camouflage, even better. If they are obviously old, Y2K, they got $89.99 for these Y2K Abercrombie cargo shorts, camouflage. This is the one you want to find. If you see camouflage cargo shorts with Abercrombie on the tag, that's a definite grab, $89.99, and that's not uncommon. If you go and look for these camouflage, you'll find more of those for close to that price. Ice Hut saltwater, make sure it's saltwater. The subline actually has a 58% sell-through rate, which is decent for, cargo shorts. But if you're getting these for $1 each, I'd say pick them up and flip them. But they're selling brand new for $14. So used, good luck. Polo Ralph Lauren, we talked about this already. I'm not going to cover it. Union Bay, one word, not two. When you put these on your title, use one word. Union Bay is one word. 21 bucks for the best case scenario, I would say. I found these brand new and still had to let them go for 15 bucks because I got tired of holding them. Not a great brand at all, but if you find the old ones, camouflage, you could do okay. Do not pay up for anything in this group of brands. Orvis, no. Orvis used to be much better, but Orvis cargo shorts, if you're lucky, you'll get 25 like this seller did. But be careful with Orvis. Don't pay up for it. The only thing I can say is the technical fabric does better than the old cotton ones. So if you find the Orvis Tech fabric ones, pick them up. And of course, just as I say that, these old cotton ones are selling for 30. If you can find the Zambezi twill shorts, good luck. I think that's leather highlights in the pockets. I think these are the old fly fishing ones. Yeah. If you find the Zambezi twill, okay, that's outside of the norm. But if you find it, you should be able to get more than 30 bucks. I've never found Zambezi twill. Never even heard of it. Because I probably never pick up Orvis. But next we have Royal Robbins. Sell-through rate of 54%. Garbage brand. But if you find him cheap, you could still probably get 15 to 25 bucks for him. Nothing more to say about that. Except for that we skipped over Tommy Bahama. Has a sell-through rate of 55%. Their cargo shorts, if they're linen, can do good. If they're in really good shape, they can do good. But plain Jane Tommy Bahama cargo shorts, be very careful. Look them up because I leave them behind more often than not. Fjallraven is next. The sell-through rate on Fjallraven is 59%. I would think it would be higher. But the cool thing about them is even if you sit for a little bit, This is one of the brands of cargo shorts, I would say, even though it's the middle of July, if you find a pair of these and you have to pay up for them, I would say still pick them up and sit on them. Because these will still sell in September, October, because the brand is so strong. People love this brand. It is a pickup 100%. It has a little fox as the logo, like this. You see Fjallraven on anything, it's most likely a pickup. Be careful not to overpay for some of the basic shirts. But the cargo shorts, the pants, the jackets, sweaters, pick them up no matter what, unless they're super expensive. G-Star Raw is next, 54% sell-through rate. The best case scenario here is these big, long, goofy, heavyweight cargo shorts. 120 bucks new. This used to pull a lot more weight. If you find the right pair, you could still get some good money. Like, they got 50 bucks for this. Be on the lookout for G-Star Raw. Their cargo shorts can do pretty good, as you can see here. People do price them up a bit. Look for that logo. And yeah, pick them up, hold them, wait. It's going to take a while. It's one of those brands where the fan base isn't massive, but they will pay up. Foundry is supposed to be next, and it's not here, so just know the sell-through rate for Foundry is 54%. 1,100 market size, a lot of people out there buying and selling it. It's not great. You're not going to get a lot of money. Be careful with it. Lacoste, not known for their shorts because they're most likely trash. 15 bucks, 50 bucks if they're really interesting, like jorts with all those logos. You find vintage, okay, but be careful with Lacoste shorts in general. They're not what you think they are. Vuori, you would think this would be higher on the list, but this is for cargo shorts, and Vuori doesn't really make cargo shorts. They might have a pair of shorts with a utility pocket, but actual cargo shorts, I don't think I've seen those. But anything you find Vuori, any Vuori shorts, no matter what, are going to be a pickup. This is one of the logos. The other one's a V in a circle. The other one's a V without the circle. But any Vuori is a pickup, and you want to be careful and definitely get the style number. Because if you put the name of the shorts, they will sell very quick. No matter what, pick up anything you find that's Vuori. Echo Unlimited, terrible brand, brand new, 10 bucks. What more can I say? Uniqlo, 51% sell-through rate. I'd say this is a basic lower tier straight mall brand, a little bit better than H&M. How did they get $30 for pre-owned? I don't know, but the Uniqlo geared shorts, I would say look out for these. I don't know, but it's a lot, isn't it? Well, maybe. I'm not going to look at that whole thing for an hour. But Uniqlo, no, it's not good. Faded Glory is trash. You should know that. Best case scenario, 15 bucks. Only pick up Faded Glory if it's camouflage, drawstring, or vintage. And this detailed camouflage, I think it's probably Realtree, Mossy Oak. Anything of a little bit more of a detailed camouflage, you might lean a little more towards picking it up. But Faded Glory is not good. Nike has 50%. Cargo shorts for Nike, pick them up if you find them. They're not very common. Right here, you want to get the fleece ones, by the way. 70 bucks new. Basic Nike shorts, that's a different video. But the cargo shorts, if you find the fleece cargo shorts from Nike, or the other kinds like this here, they only got $6.50. I don't know what was wrong with these. The Nike SB skateboarding line can be good. Should have gotten more. There's probably something wrong with those. Next we have Hollister. Terrible brand. But the vintage shorts can do okay at times. This here, 15 bucks. But in general, if it's plain Jane Hollister cargo shorts, leave them behind. If they're camouflage or vintage or both, or they have the elastic waist and the drawstring, consider picking them up. Otherwise, it's trash. Wrangler, we talked about Wrangler. Mountain Hardwear. This brand makes me very sad. Used to be a definite pickup for me. Now I leave it behind every time I find it. If you find Mountain Hardwear cargo shorts, consider picking them up. But do not pay up for Mountain Hardwear used. Don't do it. This used cargo shorts should be able to get $25 a year ago. Now you're lucky to get. You're lucky. They did. But it's not common. If you can get $20 for Mountain Hardwear, take the offer. LL Bean is next. 46% sell-through rate. I don't pick up LL Bean shorts. Not really more I can say. The cargo shorts, if you get them new, this person got $30. But don't pay up for them. These old right here, these old utility shorts, they got $20. But LL Bean, not a good brand for cargo shorts. Next we have George. We're supposed to have George. George has a sell-through rate of 46.5%, and it's one of the trashiest brands on the internet. So that's all I have to say about that. South Pole. If you get the big, baggy, wide leg South Poles, pick them up. Otherwise, leave them behind. Old Navy, not good. The old vintage cargo shorts, if they're camouflage, if I can find one here, they only got $11. And that wasn't vintage, though. The jorts or the camouflage or the really heavyweight ones, maybe. But be careful. I sold a pair of camouflage Old Navies recently for, I can't remember how much I got, but it was like $18. But that's not common. So be very careful with Old Navy. I would say actually probably just leave it behind. Worldwide Sportsman, oh no, this is a terrible brand. Terrible brand. The sell-through rate is 45%. Pick them up if you get them really cheap and do not price them up. Iron Co., another bad brand, 45% sell-through rate. It's everywhere. I find this stuff every time I go out sourcing, and I never pick it up. Even brand new, unless it's like $2, I wouldn't bother. But the used Iron Co. basic shorts, it's up to you. If you're getting them for 50 cents or $1, maybe. But they're not going to bring you much money back. Next we have Levi's, which we already talked about. So that brings us to the bottom of the, I'd say, maybe to probably not list. And the next ones are just going to be brands that I just probably won't pick up. Okay, now we're getting into the ones that I would say in general I would advocate to not pick these up. The sell-through rate's pretty low. There's always exceptions if you get them super cheap, like really cheap, maybe. But I'm just going to kind of blast through these because nobody wants to see all of these terrible brands. But some of them may surprise you. In fact, there's some good brands in this bottom tier. Keep in mind, there can be good brands in this bottom tier because we're talking about cargo shorts. So brands that aren't known for their cargo shorts may show up here even though it's a good brand. Architect, sell-through rate 43%. Eddie Bauer, what can I say other than probably leave it behind? Redhead, no, probably not. Adidas cargo shorts, if you can find them, which none of these are really actually cargo shorts, it's just, well, this one is. Some actual Adidas cargo shorts you might be able to get up to $20. But Izod is definitely a no-no, and this is not the saltwater, just regular Izod, I'd say no. Unless you get the really old stuff that's vintage and baggy. Crag Hoppers, I believe this is Bear Grylls brand. I'm not sure, I think it is though. But we're at 38% sell-through rate here. So if you get this dirt cheap, possibly. Lululemon, which, what's this brand doing in this sell-through rate of 37%? This is for cargo shorts. Cargo shorts. There's not many cargo shorts. There's some weird stuff going on with bad words not mixing in with the way the search results are showing. Lululemon, most of the time I find it if I can afford it. It's not overpriced. I'll pick it up and sell it. It usually does really good. Cargo shorts are not known for their cargo shorts, but these guys got $72 for these brand new cargo shorts. If you do find Lululemon shorts, if you're not paying too much, there's a good chance to pick them up. I personally like the Pace Breaker shorts, but some of the other lines do okay. Cargo shorts is not what they're known for. Polo Ralph Lauren, we talked about that, but we haven't talked about RRL, so that's what this is. RRL, not commonly found, but as you can see, these Japanese pair got 188 for the Japanese RRL. 175 bucks new, 70 something for camo. I would say no matter what, if you find RRL cargo shorts, even if they don't sell super quick, pick them up and sit on them. This is Denim and Supply. That's not RRL. So whoever did that used RRL to get the traffic and it worked. But I wouldn't do that because it's a little bit misleading. If you find this on anything, I'd venture to say go ahead and get it, because you can get a bunch of dollars if you find one of these and sell it for money. RRL, pick it up. Even if the sell-through rate's not great, sit on it. It's worth it. It's a great resale brand. I've never been disappointed with any of it. The North Face is next, and we are down here now with 36% sell-through rate, which to me, I don't have to worry about it because North Face is priced up to the moon around in my thrift stores. They have it for about 25 bucks used with poop stains on it in my Goodwills. So it's not a brand that I pick up. So if you find North Face cheap, maybe, but the sell-through rate is 36%. So you better price them cheap if you want to sell them before the season's over. Bass Pro Shops, cargo shorts, nah. We're getting into the 36 percentage points. I'm not doing that. Cabela's, I'm skipping. PacSun. Some PacSun shorts will sell okay, but it's not a brand that I look for. If I find it, I usually leave it behind. I will say, however, if you find the drawstring elastic waist cargo shorts by PacSun, they're going to sell quicker than these normal PacSun cargo shorts that have a 35% sell-through rate. I think these should probably be closer to 55-60%. That's just a guess. Goodfellow, do not buy. Timberland, do not buy. Nautica, no, unless it's vintage and has the Y2K thing going for it. Guess, nope. Rocawear, if it has the big embroidery and it's jorts or camouflage, yes. Otherwise, standard Rocawear khaki cargo shorts, leave it. REI is a terrible outdoors brand. It used to be better, but it's never been great. 33% sell-through rate. That's a no-no. Dockers we talked about. Quicksilver. Some of the Quicksilver stuff, the Waterman line for the shorts, they're not typically cargo shorts. Here's a Waterman right here, $23.99. Look twice at Waterman. Basic Quicksilver, I'd say no. St. John's Bay is a definite no. Cintas, no. Hurley is the actual brand we're looking at here. They got 23 bucks for Hurley. 15 for camo. The sell-through rate down here is 31%. So I'd say be careful with Hurley. Tommy Hilfiger, if you find the old denims like these, they probably got 35 for those. Banana Republic, if you find the linen ones, the drawstring linen or the cargo linen, pick them up. Otherwise, Banana Republic is trash. Aeropostale, same thing. If you find the old camo or the cargo or the drawstring linen, yep. I don't even know what this is. Billionaire Boys Club, not a brand that I find much. It seems kind of hypey. If you find it, though, people are buying it, but the sell-through rate's really bad. It's 29%. So you're going to sit for a long time, but you might get 75 bucks. Marmot. Ah, man, this breaks my heart. I used to love this brand. Now I won't pick it up. It's abysmal. Weatherproof, if you find it brand new, but otherwise, no. Rip Curl, cargo shorts, nope. Cubavera. Only thing I pick up by them is their linen. And if you find their linen stuff, it could do okay. But their basic plain Jane cargo shorts, I wouldn't bother. If you find linen cargo shorts, like these guys did, you probably get 18 to 20 if you're lucky, if they're in good shape. And mostly they're not in good shape. There's holes usually. Chaps is as far as we're going to go today. And the sell-through rate is 26%. It's a no-no if you find chaps. Leave it right behind unless it's vintage or something. So that's that.
1 hour later.
Now, it's the WTF I had no idea this stuff was selling section. Boy Scouts of America cargo shorts, I had no idea, but apparently it's very popular. Like I said earlier in the video, 93% sell-through rate. Blew my mind. Blew my mind that this stuff sells. But yeah, that's the number one of the WTF. I had no idea this was anything worth picking up. Next was Sylvain. We briefly touched on this. I couldn't believe it was still selling, but the sell-through rate for Sylvain is 86%. That stuff really actually does sell fairly well. If you find Sylvain, I go so far as to say it's probably a good pickup. Don't overpay for it. The jean shorts sell really good. So yeah, most of this stuff that sells for good money is brand new with tags. The used stuff, let's look at the ended recently and only used. Not selling for as much, but still $15, $23 for that pair. So Sylvain, if you get it cheap, it's gonna sell. Couldn't believe it. Next in the WTF list was BKE. I've written this brand off as straight trash unless it's the jeans, and even then you got to be careful. But yeah, the BKE color shorts, I couldn't believe it when this came across my research, but it is a definite pickup with a sell-through rate of 74%. People are paying $25, $30 for these, which I couldn't believe it. Everything else for BKE besides the jeans is just trash. Croft & Barrow, sell-through rate of 73%. Couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that. I see this every day, at least 10 times a day. Minimum. It's everywhere around here. And I never pick it up. And I still don't, even though I have this information, because most of the stuff that people are getting good money for, it's brand new with tags. Pre-owned, still you get 15. So if you can get Croft & Barrow cargo shorts for $2-3, you can make 15. That's still a decent profit. You're not putting too much into them. If you want to sell a lot of them, that's where you can make some good money. If you find the jorts, you could do a little bit better. New with tags, good. Linen, good. So Croft & Barrow was, yeah, big WTF. People buy it. No boundaries, 67% sell-through rate, which is way better than a lot of the other brands in this video. Couldn't believe it. Not a great brand, but still $25, $24, $20, $27 for no boundaries, $25. If you find the camouflage no boundaries with the drawstring, pick them up. They're going to sell pretty quick and for some pretty good money. Unbelievable. So that's the WTF list, and that actually finishes up our video.